Oh my god. At least it's 50 cc. Oh my god. So was there more about BK? Sorry, I think every fourth head vein that could pop out came out. All your veins were popping. Oh man, look at that improvement. That is called growth. That's growth. That's like the point of backslash. Take away part P and dick jokes. You can take away subpar gameplay, or you can take away our true core and messaging, which is all about personal development and growth.
With Asana, you can manage any kind of work, from project intake, campaign management, strategic planning, or anything else your team works on. Asana works for you. Try it for free today at asana.com. Choose to lean into it. Every Mazda is engineered to give you effortless control.
I'll wake up. Dude, I'm literally crying. I'm sorry. That was just like so beautiful. That was just like. No, we actually have a testimonial from one of our number one viewers and kind of the growth that they've been able to go through thanks to our channel. Thank you for joining us, Joe Janet. I was wondering, can you tell us a little bit about your experience and your personal development through watching our channel?
Yeah, I feel as though like you guys just like make me who I am. You know, I just I like you guys playing games, and I'm like, wow, that's fucking cool. Right, that and like sorry.
All right. Listen, this fucking nerd doesn't know how to fucking talk.
Get him
Honestly,
the fuck out of here.
Get him the fuck out of here.
He's pissing me off.
I thought this was a bad idea from the start. Get him the fuck out of here.
Why do we invite a fan?
Listen, oh my god, you're a fucking loser. Why are you watching people play video games online? Who the hell does that? Who the fuck does that, Joe Janet?
Fucking Joe Janet.
Fucking Joe
Sorry,
Janet.
I'll be on my way.
Yeah, alright.
Oh yeah, you will be on your way.
Yeah, he transformed into a gerbil at the end there. You see that? He was an animal.
Oh yeah, I scurry. Anytime I'm scurry away, it's like yeah. Oh my god, that's crazy. That's an unfortunate animal. That was we're a nostalgic channel.
Yeah.
We always talk about programming when I was growing up.
True.
Yeah.
I was always talking about design management in my house.
Yeah, you don't shut the fuck up about design management. Yeah, design management this, design management. God, we get it.
Get me to fucking. I actually have to edit out every time you see a cut in one of our videos. I'm bringing up design management.
Like, yeah, it was cool the first time, but it just got a little old in the whole thing.
Like the connective tissue, like the bridges that I make from one topic into design management, they're paper thin. It like doesn't even really make sense.
Yeah, everything is 1 degree away from design management.
Right. Exactly. It's fucking ridiculous. But that's right. We are a nostalgic channel. We like to talk about nostalgic topics.
Yeah, quite true.
Whoa!
Whoa, are we live?
Are we live on the internet once again?
Holy crap. Once again, live stream here for y'all. Oh my god.
Oh my lordy, lord.
We're playing something so current.
We're playing something so recent. This is unlike any other video we've ever done. Except for
This
the
is the
one
most-
time we played Fall Guys and it got a whole 5 views.
And don't forget iPad games.
Which got
If you
a
wanna
whole
count
6
that.
views.
6! That's like a new record of some kind.
Thanks for joining, squad. We're
Yeah.
here. We're playing the brand new Mario Kart World because Spenny Magoo got his hands. He had to punch a couple toddlers in line at a Walmart, but he got his hand on a Switch too.
Yeah, man. I mean, like, I got my hands on it. Like, I did. Yes, I did punch those toddlers, but like, it sure beat like standing on the side of the street, being like, Spare Nintendo Switch 2 with Mario Kart World bundle. Spare Nintendo Switch 2 with Mario Kart World bundle. It was not working, so yeah. I got my hands on one of those, the main point. Oh.
I'm picturing you like
What's-
Squidward. Like, remember he's in that box? He's like, spare change,
Yeah.
spare change, ma'am.
That was me, and it's like didn't work out. So I had to resort to those measures that you had mentioned earlier.
Yeah. You know how, yeah, like someone's like, I don't have a Switch, but I do have a spare friend code, and you're like, nah.
Yeah, no. Yeah. Thanks anyway. God.
Yeah.
Can't get any help around here.
Yeah. I'm excited to see this game. I've purposely been resisting watching gameplay footage online. I've caught, a glimpse or two on Twitter, but really I've been restraining myself from watching gameplay footage because I wanted us to kind of have, not only you enjoy, playing this tonight, but also have this partially be a reveal for me of what this game really has to offer.
I'm excited to show you, dude. I've been absolutely addicted to this game. If anyone who frequents the channel knows, I'm a huge freak for Mario Kart. I love it. I love this franchise. It's so fun.
Yes.
And this game kicks ass. I'm a big fan. And I guess we can just hop into it, dude. I can just show you what. Something really cool. I think this game has free roam. We can this menu we're on right here. We can just start, and then we're on. We're going. We're in the world.
Wait, what?
I can go. Yeah. I'm driving now.
That was not what I was expecting at all.
Wasn't that fucking seamless?
That was crazy.
And this world is so damn charming too, I gotta say. But what was your question?
Does it start you in a new place every time, or does it pick up around where you left off?
It picks up where you left off, but if you leave it going like we were just then, it just brought me somewhere random.
Wow.
So but if I wanted to, I'd be like, no, I want to go to Dinosaur Land. I can go to Dinosaur Land.
Whoa.
And then yeah, and now I'm here.
Crazy. AC Media in the chat says this is my first Mario Kart World media I'm consuming. Also, shout out anyone who's tuned in here now on the stream. AC Media, that's our buddy Adam. That's the guy that shot our baby music video. So big ups to Adam. Everyone.
Yeah, hell yeah, Adam. Welcome to the stream.
Welcome to the stream, bro. And also any of the other 2 people here in the stream, show some love for our boy Adam.
Yeah, show him some love.
So, are you in a race right now?
No, dude, I'm just in the world. I'm just fucking around. There are random racers, just kind of. It's a racer, but it doesn't really count, bro. I think you'll notice that the UI does not have a first or last place in the corner.
That is quite accurate.
Yeah, dude, this is Dino Jungle, but it's like a Jurassic Park theme now. It's got some mechanical shit going on.
Interesting. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh my god. Oh.
Yeah. See.
Oh my god. What
it looks so good, dude.
That's crazy. That's just crazy to see a map that is near and dear to my heart reskinned in this kind of way.
Yeah, man. There's a few like that.
Where are you going
It's
now?
cool. Oh yeah, no. Here's another thing about the open world, dude. There's P switches everywhere, and there's little missions attached to them. So I haven't not done this one yet. So let's see. I gotta ride the dinosaur's spine, and I gotta go through these rings, and I'm timed. Oh yeah, and this utilizes the grinding mechanic. It looks like.
Whoa. Tell me more
there's
about
a grinding
the
mechanic
grinding
now.
mechanic. Yeah.
You will just snap to any rail now. Any rail that there is, you can snap to it.
Do you have to hit a button, or does it just do it?
So if it's connected to the ground, I'll try and find one. If it's connected to the ground, it just does it. But if you're next to a fence, you can kind of do this in-place hop now. And hop up to it. Wait, yeah, let's see. You kind of have to do it in place and not be drifting. Here, let me spin around here.
Also, I'll say to the chat really quick too. Apologies in advance if our bit rate on our video is at all janky today. we were running into some internet difficulties earlier when we were setting up. So
Yeah.
we had to postpone. So apologies in advance if the bit rate kind of jumps in and out a little bit. That's why.
That may be happening. But yeah, dude. Here, you gotta like in place hop. Yeah, and then here we
Oh,
are. I'm
shit.
riding, and then I can do like a little trick off of that.
Okay, does that give you a speed boost?
Yes, it does. You could do so many more tricks in like different areas now. It's wild.
So grinding would be incentivized because it really helps you build more speed.
Yeah, it can. Sometimes you can get a tighter turn, but sometimes if you're on a rail and it's on the outer rim, like people will easily pass you. So like you kind of want to pick and choose.
Right.
Yeah.
Sam says, I think in regards to our bitrate, just like on Game Chat.
The Nintendo Switch 2's new feature.
shitty modulating bit rates.
Cool. We're in the future.
Wow.
Wow, this is so freaking cool. Whoa.
So funny.
Oh my god.
Sam, really quick too. Oh, I'm sorry. We're gonna say something. Go for it, brother.
No, you're good. I just want to keep talking about this game and answer any
Please.
questions you have. Any questions that you might have that pop up.
My number one question, is that a freaking Dinosaurus?
You would be correct, my friend. Pretty freaking crazy.
Second question, can we get some updates in the chat right now?
I'd like to see several updates. I mean, can we please?
Sam asks, do you have a main yet, Spenny? I'm still between Wario and DK.
It's funny you mentioned that. You're looking at him. I've been Koopa Troopa.
Wait, are there different stats? I'm sorry, I'm pouring myself a beverage. I should have been clear.
Oh, pour that freaking beverage. We're vibing. We're vibing, as we like to say.
Do the characters have different stats?
I think so. I'm really not too sure about all that. I think yeah, as far as weight classes go, yeah, and then there's like minor differences between like each character and like the weight class. So
Okay.
People are already saying there's a meta for this game. I don't know, but like I guess it could be.
Oh, a meta? Does that mean like peak character cart combo?
Yeah. People are saying Wario with like this squid ink like cart.
Huh.
So I don't know. I haven't really tried it. Maybe there's some sauce to it that I am missing.
I have another question.
Yeah.
So one thing that was very appealing to me, and was also my fiance's one of her favorite prospects of this new title, was the fact that you have costume changes.
There are costume changes, yes. Let me try and find one for you.
Can I ask a specific question in regards to it?
Yeah.
Can you pick a costume and wear it at any time, or is it selective to, like, certain moments in certain tracks? Or can I, like, if, let's say, for example, Wario has a cowboy outfit, can I just perpetually have Wario wearing a cowboy outfit?
Yes, you can. You can, so you unlock, you unlock costumes from going to Yoshi's. Here he is.
Okay.
Hey. And then, it acts as a speed boost item, but you also change costume.
Wow.
So, and it depends on the location you're at, and like which costume you get. So I got like a little, and a little sportsman, like a little football player Koopa.
Okay, so you can stay in this and then like just choose to not change it.
Yeah, so you either don't collect the Yoshi thing, or what you can do, I think there's, yeah, there's an option down here where you can dash food, like turn off. So like you can just get like the speed boost from it.
Bravo.
So,
Bravo, Nintendo.
Pretty cool. Yeah, that was a good choice they made there.
That's awesome, because I know myself, and I know that I'm going to have a character with a certain costume combo that I'm going to love, and that I'm going to want to not change it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally, dude. Oh, I gotta show you this one. I think you'll love it too. One for Mario. I'll tell you, let me hit the sort button. This character select screen kind of sucks. It's like they limit it to 12 characters on a screen. It's like I have to just keep scrolling.
And the same character in different costumes.
Yeah, there's a sort button, so like all the same characters are here with all the different costumes that I've unlocked.
I see. I see.
So that's like the best you're gonna get with the game.
Ew! Wait, go back
Which
to
one?
Lakitu.
Which one?
Dude,
With his feet.
seeing Lakitu without a fucking cloud is cursed as fuck. Seeing them feet, seeing them Lakitu tootsies is not.
Yeah.
It was not on my fucking. Was not on my 2025 checklist.
It wasn't broke because it was totally on mine.
Also, really quick, while you're finding that, let me just catch up on chat here.
Oh yeah.
Sam says, there are not only different stats per car and per characters, there are secret stats. Apparently, some characters are beat on different kinds of roads, and
interesting.
and not just water and ground, but like asphalt and dirt. Excuse me.
Oh, that's interesting. I did not know that. There's secret stats. I bet people are gonna uncover that shit at some point. Some data mining with this game.
For sure.
They'll figure it out.
Dude,
but look at this fucking
Sunshine
Mario
Fit.
skin.
Sunshine
Yeah,
Fit.
dude. He's got like a Mario like cap, backwards cap with the
That's
sunshine
cool.
fit.
It's like a
And the
baseball cap instead of a newsboy cap.
Yeah, I love it. It makes me like actually want to play Mario and Mario Kart. He's got a lot of good fits actually.
That's amazing, dude.
I love the little dances too, man. This game has so much personality.
Dude. Yeah, I feel like there's been a huge I'm such a fucking nerd. But like, there's been a big renaissance in the Nintendo Mario space. No, but like I feel like I feel like ever since the the Switch came around, honestly, like with the Mario title, specifically Mario World, I feel like they've really been like, we gotta fucking like re-inject personality into this fucking IP and like make it fun and cool and like creative again. Creative's a bad adjective, but yeah, there's like a lot more personality injection in a lot of the recent installments, and I'm absolutely stoked about it.
There is, yeah. No, they've done great with just handling Mario lately. With Wonder, it was. Yeah, like
and Odyssey,
since
I guess,
then.
too.
Yeah, no, 3D Mario definitely has had that going on. It was just like with those new Super Mario Bros. Games where things got like a little stale, and I think they realized it.
Totally.
Like, okay, we need to just bring the charm.
Spenceroni video recommendation of the week. Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Roni, here with another recommendo for your retinas. So this week, I watched a video while I was cleaning my shitty toilet and cleaning the piss stains off the bottom of my toilet seat. I had my Bose earphones in while listening over via Bluetooth connection the Beta 64 video about the development of Super Mario Wonder. It was really exciting, and I really implore you to watch it.
Oh my god, I feel like watching a video all of a sudden. Like, what the hell is going on?
And that's
Holy
your
shit.
recommendation of the week.
That was a really cool outro, too. I'm really inclined to watch it now. Fuck.
Sam says, keep checking those waterfalls. Oh, he's also said, I just now found the one waterfall with something hidden behind.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, I'll check some. I was actually checking some waterfalls, too. I didn't know if they would do that or not. Like, I something about video games, I'm, like, inclined to check, like, going past the waterfall. That's funny. Okay, so there is one. So I'm not crazy.
So you're not clinically insane. Moving on.
Yeah. Yet.
We'll see if I reach that diagnosis.
Dude, I'll show you one of the Grand Prix, just like how they work now.
Please.
They get better as they go on. I don't know if I want to start with just like Mushroom Cup, but I mean,
Can I ask
I don't
you
know.
a
Do you?
question?
Yeah, man. Also, I could let you pick whatever one looks cool to you.
Okay. Well, here's what I'll say. I think my pick is I would love to see Mushroom Cup because I would love to just see the beginning. However, before we dive into that, did you just hit a button to get into a cup, or did you have to go? I was not fully tuned in. Did you have to drive up to something to get to the cup?
I went back to the menu. I like quit free roam, and then it's like now choose your mode. Yeah. And then character, and then cart.
Whoa!
Yeah, I'm going Bowser Jr. He's like my second one. I'm charmed by the little guy. What can I say?
What
can I say? I love his Brooklyn accent.
I love it. Ah, that Mario.
That
Mario. That piece of shit. Oh my god, I'm walking here, Mario. Fuck you.
I'm baiting here.
I'm going up here.
Yeah, no, yeah, I think you said it best. I'm sorry I tried to interject with like another synonym,
Guys,
like.
I'm really sorry that I tried to add humor and commentary to our entire channel that is oriented around trying to be humorous and commentate on things.
Oh my
How
god.
dare I?
Yeah, that was really shitty of me.
Sam says Koopa Troopa Beach in the Shell Cup has a banging tune.
Right you are, Sam. Right you are. I love Koopa Troopa Beach. So good. And here we are at Mario Bros. Circuit.
So I have to ask the question.
Yeah.
I feel like with every installment of Mario Kart, there's always a not random. It feels random, but like there's a right time to hit your accelerate button to get a boost, and I feel like that changes in between installments. Is there a specific one for this one?
I think it's very similar to 8.
Okay.
If there is yeah, no, I think it's almost
Right on
identical. Yeah.
Okay.
Or well, right at the drop of the 2.
Oh,
is,
yes. Okay, I'm thinking of fucking Double Dash is right on
Yeah. That's like your bread and butter's Double Dash.
go.
Oh, you can avoid
Dash.
items. Oh shit! Well, I avoided the first shell. You might have saw that I have a feather item now. That's
did.
something they brought back.
That was in Super Mario Kart for the Super Nintendo.
Yes, yes, and it's come back in like battle mode, but it's never really been in races until again here. And you can avoid items like shells coming at you by just jumping real high with the feather.
It was also in. I also watched a Beta 64 video about Mario Kart 64, and it's still in the code of Mario Kart 64 that they plan to have a feather item, but they scrapped it for the final version.
Oh, interesting. So that's where they did away with it. They're like, maybe we don't bring that back.
But by using a Game Genie and debug mode, you can access the feather, no problem.
Oh my god, you're telling me so many things I didn't know. This is Spenceroni's second video recommendation of the day.
This is my Spenceroni. What's the opposite of a recommendation?
Anti-recommendation. No, I don't know.
Anti-recommendation of the week. That one wasn't as good as the Mario Wonder video.
Nope.
Just kidding. It was a good video. Go watch it.
I haven't seen it, so I can't attest.
See, Sam says, I think Double Dash is the only one that you don't have to hold the button to get a rocket start. You just have to press once on go. And that's correct. And that's why a lot of people, myself included, would do the shit growing up where you just go...
Oh,
on
so you
the
don't...
fucking A. Because, like, if you're just spamming it, chances are you're probably going to hit it on go.
Oh, so you don't have to do that?
No.
Dude, yeah, I mean, anyone who hasn't seen our Double Dash playthrough, we did that the entire time. Like, I thought it was just necessary. I'm like, oh, this is the weird quirk with Double Dash where you just have to, like, get a running start.
Like Fred Flintstone.
Exactly. It's so funny. So now we're driving to the next course.
Interesting.
Yeah. The first 2 laps are like a straightaway section where we're just going there, and then the last lap will actually be at the course.
Wait,
So yeah. Good question.
So, you're saying, like, literally, like, for this one race, the first two like counted laps for it are just the transition to the course?
That's correct. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, some people have some mixed feelings about that. Like, that was kind of like the thing about this game. People were like a little worried, like, is this game gonna be boring? It's not boring. Spoilers. In my opinion, anyway. But yeah, like, it's not traditional Grand Prix where you just do 3 laps of every course.
Okay.
Which, like, I'm fine with them kind of messing around with that. I think these sections are fun. It's all fun, man.
Well, I mean, if you want to just talk about straight up, like, innovation to a format, right?
Yeah.
It's, you know, with the exception of, well, no, every installment's kind of had its own spin in one way or another. And without trying to be fucking hateful, correct me if I'm wrong here, I think the only one in my mind that didn't necessarily innovate hardcore was Mario Kart Wii. I don't think there was anything particularly innovative about that one, other than the fact that it was like, you can tilt with the Wii controller.
That was kind of the main gimmick. Yeah, no, you're actually right about that. I will say the best thing Mario Kart Wii has going for it is, like, the track design was killer. Like, really good tracks on that one. But yeah, like, as far as
gameplay,
we're doing something new with the Mario Kart. Yeah, it, like, didn't change too much.
Right.
It was just more Mario Kart.
Completely. Yes, I agree with that. And shit, what was the point I was making? In the spirit of, like, continually innovating, I prefer the continual innovation at risk of something not landing. And so for some people who are like, I don't know if I like the fact that, you know, driving to a course is a portion of, you know, the first 2 laps.
Yeah.
Me personally, I would say I'm glad that they take that L, or take the potential L, versus pulling, you know, making the same new Super Mario Bros. Games for 5 fucking games that's the same game with a different skin. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I like them trying to innovate, too. Yeah, like, it can definitely pay off. Right. And I think it paid off here. I think it's a really fun idea. I like that it's all an interconnected world. Like, I think just the fact, like, this game keeps you just... It's really good about keeping you playing continually. So, like, I think hence why I've been so addicted to it. It's just really easy to, like, get going.
Totally.
And,
I like that. Sam says the intermission, with, like, quotes, the intermission tracks are not boring, but Worldwide Online has you stuck doing them unless you pick random, so that's a bit of a bummer.
Yeah, I will agree with that. Like, you, the only chance you get to pick a course where you can play just 3 laps of it is, yeah, either if a random gets selected, or sometimes, like, one of the 3 options will be, like, just a course that you don't have to drive to. All the other ones, like, you're, like, picking, like, which route would you want to go to? Like, where do you want to drive to next?
Got it.
So it's like... Yeah, there should be, like, an option. Probably would have been, like, the way to fix that. Like, to be like, do you want to do standard Grand Prix mode, or do you want to do 3-lap races or something like that?
I hear you.
So, yeah, man. But really, not too big of a deal. I'm someone who usually picks random anyway. Or, you know, I'll drive any course.
As if you want evidence of that, go check out our other live stream of Mario Kart. Absolute Sweat plays Mario Kart 8.
Yeah, it's me coming from me, the Absolute Sweat. Go check out that video.
You are a big Mario Kart head. Can you let's give people, like, a lore drop? Can you tell me your fucking history with the Mario Kart franchise?
I would love to. Let's see. Where do I start? I'm trying to think of what my first Mario Kart game was. It was probably Super Circuit, because Game Boy Advance was one of the first. Yeah, you too. That was one of the first ones I had. I liked it. I definitely was not good at it, and I've not really revisited it because I don't know. I mean, like, because why the fuck would I? No, I am kind of curious to revisit it. Like, I know it's like one of the harder ones to control.
Yeah.
But what was I gonna say? Yeah, no, it's. I love the franchise. I think the one I got the most into was Mario Kart Wii.
Yes, yes. And I knew that you played that a ton. That's why I wanted to say earlier. I was like, no hate.
No hate, but that one is not innovative. It was bullshit.
Listen, follow up to Double Dash. There should have been 3 players on a single cart.
What were they thinking?
They set up the perfect tee, and they fucking took the club and they threw it across the fucking golf course. And right into the sand pits, you fucking idiots.
Fools! Fools! But,
Mario Kart Wii?
No, Mario Kart Wii, I love that one. I played it with my mom. I might have mentioned that on the last stream, even. Like, it's one of the few games I would play with my mother. So it's good times, good memories, good vibes. And then I got really into Mario Kart 8, as we know. 400 hours into that freaking game.
Yep.
Dude, I think you're, side note, you're gonna really appreciate this last course on this race. I just knowing you, I think you'll be like, oh, cool.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness gracious.
I'm excited. Also, Sam says...
Sonic.
Yeah, Sonic Heroes cards. He also said, mine was 64 until GameCube came out. My parents spent most weekdays competing 1v1 on 64. Good times. That's fucking sick
nice.
that your folks were playing goddamn Mario Kart.
Yeah, that's fun, man. That sounds like a good time. 64 I played with some roommates in college, so that's like where my memories are with that game. I didn't grow up with it or anything. So good memories there too. Like nostalgic in its own way.
I have a weird attachment to that game, which is that I bought a copy of it while I was in the middle of college, and during a summer, I was back home. Long story short, I was back home and I was hanging out with a guy who I knew in high school, but like I wasn't really super tight with in high school, and we didn't really get along super well in high school. And then we hung out together, and we would do things that college kids of that age would do at that age, and completely illegal in my state. And then we would play the battle mode of 64 together a bunch with the balloons, and that was really fun. So that's like I hold a weird nostalgia for that, like early 20s point of my life is kind of where I hold that game.
Nice, dude. Yeah. Something about the battle modes on the old ones. Yeah, I have some good memories there. Look at this, dude. It's Donkey Kong arcade, but of course. There's like a big Robo DK throwing barrels at you the whole time.
Oh, shit. That's fun.
That's kind of like a fun nod, yeah. It's like 8 laps, because you're going through like all the levels.
Oh, like each of the...
Yeah, each of like the layers.
Oh, I get it now.
Oh. Yeah, I thought it was fun.
That is cool.
Whee!
Dude, we're playing the Switch 2, not the Wii.
Wait a minute. What?
Everyone crowd laughing in the chat.
Thank you, chat.
Okay, cool moment of the rail grind, huh?
Yeah, you can switch between them. Also, when you're flying, you can trick as many times as you want. And you can like trick in a direction if you want to like redirect. Oh, check this. Whee!
Whoa.
Wall riding. I'm not very good at it, but it's fun.
How does,
And I seldom use it because I'm not sure how to make good use of it.
How does one get good at it? Like, what's the transfetamine? Hello, welcome, good to see you. And they also say teehee, so I got a laugh in the chat.
Thank you, transfetamine.
Hell yeah, love to get a laugh in the chat.
Love to get a laugh.
Love to get a laugh. Love
Nice
to get that
job.
laugh.
Thanks, dude. Pretty fun. What was I just gonna say? I was gonna say something. I was gonna say something. Yeah, I love that Mario enemies are in this.
I have to ask you a question here.
Ask me a question.
On behalf of my homie, Silly Stu.
What's up?
Is Strollin' Stu... Yeah, so they're not here, but, like, I'm just wondering.
Well, if they watch the VOD, I guess.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Silly Stu, if you ever see us, hello. But, is Strollin' Stu a playable character?
I've not seen Strollin' Stew yet, but it would be a missed opportunity if it were not. Like, yeah. I mean, they put in Cataquack, so why not Strollin' Stew?
That's
like,
what I'm saying, man. I feel like there was more Strollin' Stews than Cataquacks in Sunshine.
Yeah, there were a lot of them. They had a whole stack. Oh, imagine playing a stack of Strollin' Stews.
AC Media Adam asked, y'all ever see the live bands that score an active round of Mario Kart? We have. Well, not in real life, but we've watched videos. We've talked about that before. It is such a cool thing for anybody who doesn't know. There are these bands that will do live orchestration to people playing Mario Kart, or a better way to phrase that would be, there are people who play Mario Kart on a big projector for everyone to watch, and then off to the side there will be a band who will play the music and do the scoring in real time, and it's like super fucking cool.
Yeah. I would love to be at that for real, man. That'd be so fun.
Totally.
I love the music in these games.
Sam says, I wish Strollin' Stu was here. I also miss my Kongs with a crying emoji.
I want Diddy, yeah. I want Diddy Kong back. Come on.
Is he not in this at all?
No, we haven't seen him yet.
Dang it.
Maybe
Also,
they're leaving him
Adam
from
says-
DLC.
Oh, I'm sorry?
Maybe they're leaving him from DLC. I hope. I pray.
Adam also said, you know what, I'll bet, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. But I feel like maybe they would do that shit when they drop the new Donkey Kong game.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, because they're not swearing off Diddy Kong anyway. Like, we've had some renders come out of Diddy Kong.
Totally. Like, they'll drop it in December, and they'll be like, it's Donkey December! We're dropping the DLC of all the Kongs in the game, and we're dropping the new DK game! Even though that's coming soon.
Even that comes out, like, next month, I believe. They're just saving it. I mean, we can hope.
Right. Adam also says y'all should do that with kazoos, which I assume is in reference to doing the live scoring of the Mario Kart games.
Oh, yeah. I own a kazoo. Do you own a kazoo, dude?
No.
Damn, you're gonna have to acquire a kazoo, and then we can do that.
We learn the harmonies and do like nice harmonization with kazoos.
Yeah, make it actually sound like cool and badass.
We actually fucking sick and cool, and like every woman's gonna want to FUCK our DICKs.
Oh my god. For DK Sember? Holy crap, dude.
Holy crap, Lois. Also,
Holy
Sam
crap,
says
Lois.
DK only has one outfit, so maybe DLC with the DK game, smiley face.
Yeah, could be. Some characters don't have as many costumes. The enemies don't have any costumes, so it's like, yeah. Like, maybe they'll add some more? That'd be kind of cool.
I want to see Cataquack with a bathroom robe after he comes out of the shower and just needs to relax and put his hair up and put on his face lotion.
I mean, he was just hanging at the beach. Like, obviously, he's got to dip in for a quick shower. I mean, it only makes sense.
I want to see his after shower routine. I don't care if he shaved his legs and if it was an everything shower or not.
I don't care if he was just getting behind the ears. You know, his ears.
You know, Cataquack's iconic ears. Trademark ears.
If this was one of our edited videos, I would ask future me to show his hyper-realistic ears.
Fuck, we shouldn't live stream anymore. We're not funny without post-production.
Fuck. Damn it. Everyone's figuring that out now. No. No.
My comedy chops are slipping through my fingers.
Oh, I can feel like grains of sand slipping.
Slipping through my fingers.
Do you want to see it all the time? You want to see any of these ones in particular?
No, turn the game off.
Okay, goodbye. Thanks for streaming.
No,
Yeah,
I
thanks for
picked the last
watching,
one. You picked the lot. You picked the next one.
There's a lot of things to show with this game. I also want to kind of show you Knockout Tour, but maybe I'll show you some of these other tracks that are cool.
Do it, brother.
The Rainbow Road here is really cool, but I don't know if we want to like hop into that right away.
You, brother. Also, Sam says pray for Catacrack bathrobe.
I'm absolutely praying for that one. Oh my god. Shell Cup. Okay, we got a request from the chat. Shell Cup.
You got
Let's
it,
go. You got it. Let's do it.
I gotta stop drinking printer ink.
It makes your insides more colorful now.
It makes I'm able to poop out pictures.
How else are you gonna print, bro? I mean, I don't know any other way.
I'm like, I have constipation. I'm like, damn, thing's jammed again.
Freaking printer jam. This is the last time you go to Staples. It's their problem.
Just shitting on the Staples counter. Oh, Sam says, listen to the first song, crank it up. I'm not gonna try to crank it up. We're not gonna try. We already have enough technical difficulties as is. But we'll keep a keen ear out for the song, Sam.
Yeah, let's tune in here. Damn, I feel like I'm on a concert on the freaking beach right now.
Damn,
Oh!
I feel like this is spring break in Miami, Florida, and some random guy is coming up to me and offering me drugs while also making physical, sexual advances towards my girlfriend.
Whoa, and then I take the drugs and I'm like, damn, is that a dinosaur in a cart right now? What the heck?
This is what happens when you take the pill from the random guy on spring break. This is what you see.
I know I'd take that pill.
But it also has us doing commentary in the corners.
So like, tell me more about this game.
Yeah.
Like, whoa, this is a crazy spring break. Oh, damn it. I'm not used to the game automatically trailing the item behind me now. Like it. So like I'd be firing that when I don't have to. No.
I also pictured
poopy.
with that hypothetical you said a second ago, I pictured like he like comes to and he's like, whoa, what happened? And they're like, I don't know, but you just kept thrashing around saying that you wanted to like and subscribe.
You were talking words of hitting the bell notification? I don't really know what you were talking about, but I'm glad you're back.
I don't know what that means, but we gotta go down to the party down the block.
Backslash live stream Mario Kart World? What the frick are you talking about? We got spring break to continue.
It's 2007. I don't even know.
We're about to be on MTV Live.
Yeah, what's YouTube? Is that new website?
Is that the one where Charlie bit the guy's finger?
I like the idea of name dropping Charlie, like just as like the
World
I
famous
like
Charlie.
and I like the guys because it's like clearly like his older brother, like.
Like I only heard about it in passing, but like that's where like Charlie bit a dude's finger, right?
God damn.
Oh man. Oh, I get to showcase the water physics. They're really fucking fun, dude. You can trick off waves. Anytime you land, like kind of like, and you come up, and you can trick. It's fun, man. It's fun.
Trick me off, bro.
It's fun. I'm gonna trick you so freaking hard, bro. With my gritted teeth. Whoa. I'm tricking.
Mama fucking
well,
Mia.
Mamma mia, this is cool.
I'm gonna grab a coin.
There's so much Mario stuff incorporated in this world.
It's crazy. It's almost like it's a Mario game or something.
No, you're being far-fetched now, bro. Stop with the absurdities.
I'm glad.
Oh, I'm glad that they don't do this, but wouldn't it be funny if just like on a whim, like Nintendo knew that they were gonna do like pull a complete left turn and pull some weird shit, and it was like, you know, you get through a certain amount of cups in this game, and there's also it's like you unlock like Master Chief.
Finally, I unlocked Master Chief, the character I was expecting most.
Not a Nintendo property, and also like a character that is so just tonally different than like anything
How-
else in this series.
Yeah, how crazy would that be? Like, wait, what? Yeah, that would go hard on Reddit, or like that would go off. I mean, you know, like, it would be like, oh my, what?
Did I just freaking unlock the Master Chief?
Whoa, from Halo Esteem?
This is amazeballs.
This is gonna get me karma.
Sam says, how do you feel about SNES retro tracks? I really love them because they're so straightforward, but a lot of people seem to hate them for lacking pizzazz.
I do not hate them. I actually enjoy them.
I hate
trying to think
them.
of. Spence, no,
Even
the
though I've never
internet's
played
gonna
the
hate you. Or agree with you. There's a lot of negativity going around in the
No
air.
one's gonna stand up for what's right. I will.
Oh my God, you're a crazy man.
All right, I'm sorry.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
I interrupted. What is your actual take on this, though?
I like them. I'm trying to think of what SNES tracks there are. I know there's like the Mario Circuit. Oh, I got third. No. But anywho, no, I don't dislike them. I pretty much have liked every single track. They've all been fun to race on. Yeah.
That's where I'm at.
Yeah.
Nice. I've recently, when I've been looking at SNES, I've recently been maintaining this idea that I've been noting, that which is that like I feel like SNES, or I feel like most people call it SNES, not SNES anymore. Most people call it SNES. And,
I say SNES too.
When I look at it, it makes me think that it now it would be a perfect name for like an app, like an Uber, or like a or like a streaming service like a Tubi, or like a whatever. Like I feel like it almost fits in really well with that, where it's just like now streaming on SNES.
Totally. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does have a ring to it, saying SNES. That's funny. Yeah, I like that.
For all your favorite sneezing characters.
Whoa! All my favorite sneezing characters in one place.
Oh my
Talk about
God.
convenient.
Big Schnoz Stanley, Allergy Allen, and Pollen Paul.
Whoa! Don't forget about Tickle Nose Terry.
I'll stream
With his
now
big
on
feather
SNES.
tickler. And now it's nice.
This is cool.
I'm gonna ride this freaking thing here. Yeah. This is fun. I'm having fun.
You have to say that to remind yourself.
This is fun. I like this game. Oh, I forgot. I wouldn't know my emotions otherwise, unless I didn't call them out.
You're having sex with a woman. You're like, this is pleasurable upon my penis.
This feels really good. Wow.
No, it's even funnier because that is a low-key thing, but it's done with a much more like cool and confident language, which is like, fuck, that feels
really
so
good.
good. Fuck. But like, if you really just broke it down, it's just like, oh, this feels great.
I'm experiencing pleasure.
I was about to say that.
You were?
Yeah. I'm experiencing pleasure. My glands are stimulated. I also like that once I was keeping track of like as we were starting that bit, like we had like 2 views like drop off.
Why?
Why, possibly.
Why wouldn't anyone want to listen to that?
Sam says there's also the other Koopa beach right next to the one we played at the start of this cup.
The other Koopa Beach. Oh, was there a SNES Koopa Beach? This has been a blur. I've just been like, I'm playing Mario Kart.
I'm not trying to clock no history. I'm just enjoying it as it comes.
Hell yeah, bruh. This little Yoshi's got food in his mouth.
Well
He's a
done.
messy
Also, I like
eater.
the addition. I was gonna mention this earlier. I like the addition of the crowns.
Yeah. It's fun. Fun little addition. I enjoy that too, bro. Nice. And it's the last cup of the race of the Shell Cup.
Whoa, Birdo looks sexy in that poster. You see that?
She looks like a freaking baddie, I gotta say.
Damn.
One of the top Mario females.
Oh.
Whee! Yeah, dude. Just mechanically, this game's really fun.
Looks it.
Loving the tricking. Yeah. The tricking, the wall riding when I can pull it off, the grinding. Sheesh. Sheesh. Oh, really? 0 out of 10. This game fucking sucks.
Sam says, I'm the type to look up stupid shit like that. In regards
Which
to...
shit?
In regards to, I believe, like... Oh, this is a remake of specifically a SNES track of you know, also, Sam says Birdo's just missing 3 spikes of hair.
The 3 iconic spikes. Yes. Or arcs.
But, you know, I respect that. You know, even if I'm not the same type of guy to be doing that all the time, I respect that because it does add, it's like, it's one of those nice things that I think that that Nintendo executes pretty well, where it's like, if you don't know the source material, it's fine because you can still enjoy it and it's an objectively fun track or level. But then if you are someone who understands that it's a reference to, you know, an older piece of media, or something, not media, it's a reference to like an older game or whatever, then you just have like a bonus on top of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, totally. I will say, now I'm realizing they didn't label which courses came from which game in this one like they normally do.
Ah, okay.
So that's probably why I didn't clock like, oh, were those SNES tracks? I didn't realize.
Right.
So, yeah, I think that's, because normally I would know. I'm like, oh yeah, that's from the SNES one.
Right. Gotcha.
Because honestly, I'm not too familiar with the SNES Mario Kart. I have played it, but I haven't like played through the entire thing.
Yeah, no, I can't. I don't think I've played any of it. I've only seen gameplay footage of it, so I don't think I've even touched it.
It's an adjustment.
How
Feels
does it
very
compare to
different.
like Super Circuit? Because like if I was gonna compare it to any of them, I feel like it would be that one.
It's probably mechanically similar. Well, Sam, you said you played through pretty much all of them. Like, you might be able to attest to that. But,
Sam played through all of them in prep for World, I think.
Oh, damn. I respect that. That's awesome. Yeah, no, I imagine they're pretty mechanically similar. Yeah, SNES feels just different with drifting. I don't remember if it's, like, good to drift in that game or not. It feels like kind of like you don't have much control when you drift. Yeah.
Look at this little outro here.
Yeah, a little,
Nice.
little
Good
ending.
job, man.
Thanks, man. Trying out a new cart. It wasn't a perfect run, but it, you know. This game, yeah, like, that was a bit of a grind, because it was a minute to get used to how this game controls. Yeah, because you can get 3 stars per, like, first place. Like, so if you get, like, a perfect game, you get 3 stars, like, on the cup. Like, you can see above the 1, I have 1 star.
Got
Because
it.
yeah.
Question.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember, in 8, was Baby Rosalina and Baby Daisy a thing?
Yes. Yeah, those characters were there.
I did not retain that.
Which pissed people off.
Why? Why would that piss people off? Why on planet fucking Earth would that piss people off?
Because it goes against Rosalina's backstory.
Oh my god. Fuck off, you nerds.
Yeah, like I'm not offended that Baby Rosalina's there. Like, it's just like, yeah.
No,
whatever.
I'm sure there's reasons canonically, legitimately, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. To me though,
She was
that's
like born
just
from the
not-
cosmos or something.
But also, like, none of having the baby characters like ever made sense. Period. Anyways, so like, why
Right.
is that where you're gonna draw the line? You know what I mean? Like, it never made sense ever, with the exception of Partners in Time. Partners in Time was the only one where it's like, they really like having them in the same place at the same time. They made a story for that. You know what I mean? But like,
Yeah.
I thought it was, maybe I'm wrong, but I thought it was kind of like universally agreed upon that like the Mario Kart games and the Mario Party games kind of like existed either in some sort of like, well, not like a canonically different universe, but like it was something a little bit separated. Does that make sense at all? Maybe I'm wrong.
I think I get what you're saying. Yeah, like, yeah, like it doesn't have to make canonical sense. I think people's like actual gripe is like Rosalina was born from like I don't know, she didn't like have that childhood, so it's like it just is like really like
Emotionally,
I
or
don't-
she wasn't a child. Physically.
she just like physically, I think. Someone can tell me if I'm wrong, but I don't remember. It's been a while since I played Galaxy.
She popped out of Aluma's bussy, a fucking full-grown adult.
The Loombussy.
Yeah.
That's correct.
She ate too many
You're so right,
Star Wits
bro.
as Aluma, and she turned into a full-grown woman.
I mean, it sounds like you know what happened already. You lorehead.
Turns out I was the one writing the Reddit posts all along. I was just trying to get the stink off of my trail.
It was you! You did it!
It was me!
Dude, I am just gonna hop into here and I'll show you Rainbow Road. It's freaking crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh!
Yeah, I really like this first course too. Really fun one.
There's one in Mario Kart 8 that kind of looks like that, but that it's more fall.
Yeah, God, I can't think of it. It's from the Wii one originally. Maple Treeway.
Maple Waple Triple.
Maple Triple. Yeah, dude. This is a fun cup. And I'm the penguin.
Ooh. That's
Yeah.
the exact same thing that Batman villain said when he went to go play a hockey match. He said he held up the crotch guard and he said, "This is my favorite cup, and I'm the penguin."
He did say that. That's right. Yeah. This is my favorite cup. Like, I don't leave home without it. It's always protected my boys.
It's correct. Protecting my boys like no other. Also, I'm played by Danny DeVito in the Tim Burton version.
Oh, and also I'm the penguin or something. Yeah.
This is fun.
Yeah, I like this one. It's got little bee characters floating around. I don't remember what game they came from. Oh, probably Galaxy.
Which one?
There's like little bees that have the horn in the front of them, like as their mouth.
Oh, I want to
remember.
say you're right. I want to say that is Galaxy. And if it's not Galaxy, I want to say it's...
I would guess 3D World. Yeah. And maybe it is that.
God, we're like so insane.
Did we just say that at the same time, bro? Like, what the freak is happening?
16, gotta get away, gotta
We're gonna make the good times last.
be on my own for the first time.
How did those 16s get to the mall without parental supervision? How the frick did they make that so possible?
How the frick did they work the lemonade squeeze stand without getting a parental ride to the mall?
Did they just get their license since they're now able to illegally drive?
I think
These
that
are what
show
the
was
things I
Canadian
wanna know.
animated. I don't. Sam, let us know.
Sam.
Also, Sam says, sorry, I'm catching up. My cousin just got in, so I'll be out. But yeah, the controls start to even out around Mario Kart DS, and they just build instead of making something new. Sam, he also says, see ya. Good to see you, Sam. Thank you for popping by. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by,
Run
Sam.
through whatever, and have fun with your cousin. Fan first.
Yeah, have fun.
Fan first.
Fan first here at Backslash. So does he like hate us? No, I'm kidding. What the
Is he gonna unsubscribe? Fuck!
Dude, we're heading to Mario Circuit now.
I can't believe you're the fucking penguin that I used to throw off of ledges.
Yeah, dude. If I fall off a ledge, it's gonna be like extra canonical.
That's gonna be like peak meme potential. Says Nintendo's
Dude,
marketing
imagine
director.
the memeage.
What'd you say?
It says Nintendo's marketing director.
Think about the possible memeage.
Right.
What if we have the penguin metaphorically grab a shell and knock Mario off an edge? Would that not make for a delicious bean? That would go absolutely viral.
That would be pretty spicy, I think, as the kids say.
It's called role reversal.
He's exacting his revenge because you see, many people threw the penguin off the cliff in Super Mario 64.
Has anyone actually, real question,
Yeah.
has anyone actually drawn or animated, like, the penguin throwing Mario off of the edge? Because that would be kind of funny.
I don't know. Yeah, that'd be a fun animation. I would like that.
I'd use that as a GIF on Discord.
Yeah. Dude, I think
You have to do that. I think you need to make that.
This is my destiny.
It's your calling, bro.
Listen, it turns out because of the butterfly effect in life, I'm gonna make that GIF. Some guy in 4 years is gonna use that GIF while talking to a delicious baddie inside of a Discord chat. She's gonna start talking to him. The two are gonna get married. They're gonna have a child, and then it turns out that child then cures a very massive disease. It's like a butterfly effect. So like, if I don't make this GIF, I'm not gonna contribute to the cure of cancer.
You're basically just not helpful to anyone.
So don't tell me I'm not helpful by making this GIF, Mom and Dad.
Yeah, you're saving lives. So get out of my room. Thank you.
I'm eating the future.
I'm doing God's work.
WaveCube. Hello, WaveCube. WaveCube says, hi, Spencers.
WaveCube.
I found you guys on my feed a month ago with that Wario World video, and I've been addicted to your pop punk song, NGL, LOL. Love your guys'
Awesome.
vibes and games you've played from my childhood. Very happy to hear that, and happy to have you here. And thank you for
Yeah,
coming
thank
through.
you.
Glad you've enjoyed the song. We have more music and silly songs to come in the future.
Yes.
And glad that you've been enjoying our gaming videos. And happy to have you here.
Yeah, thanks for dropping the nice comment there. That's awesome.
That made my heart so fucking full, and I feel like it's so fucking worth it.
That made my heart XD squee, okay? And I don't say that lightly.
Listen, I've never heard him say that. I've never heard him say that before. I've never heard him talk like that before. So, like, you should take that, like, for what it's worth, because, like, I've never heard that. That's
He
like
must
a
mean
new
it.
side.
He must mean it hard. Yeah, no, but
thank you for
I'll
popping by.
actually
Wait,
thank you. Thank you very much.
Happy to have you here.
dude, we're driving to a new map. I wasn't tuned in because I was squeeing and XDing, dude. But we're driving to a new map. I like to try new characters and carts in this game, but like I really have found that like Koopa Troopa works for me, and like I don't do as well like with the other characters. So I'm still kind of playing around with this game.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's
Still
just my
experimenting
thoughts.
like I did in college. I mean,
Whoa. Yeah, exactly like that, dude. Thank God I'm not in first right now. I love the little cartoony things going on with some of the explosion effects. Like it'll say kaboom
That is
or
fun.
boom. Yeah, this game's very nice stylistically.
I would agree. I think something that's been really fun is that again going back to that Mario Kart Wonder video I was talking about earlier. In that one, like one thing that I did was like they added a bunch of like whenever you jump on Goombas and enemies, it'll be like good, great, and like have like these words because they were like, what the fuck is the point of the score in a 2D Mario game anymore? Like, no one gives a fuck about the score. Like so they were just like. You know, we're not gonna have it say 100, 200, whatever. It's just gonna be like, good, great, awesome. Like it's like, and like they made it so like vibrant and colorful, and I'm just like, that is a lot more gratifying. You know, especially when in the modern age where like that seems like a holdover from like arcade games where you have like high scores
points.
on a game. The points, yes, exactly.
Totally.
So I'm really
yeah,
glad
because that was the main
kind of
point.
adjusting that. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
That was the point.
Also, Wave Q says, "Of course, I've been in a big pop punk mood lately, so that just made me happy finding it. Yeah, you guys
nice.
made me RAR XD. OMG Lamau.
LMAO, Rafflecopter.
Enjoying Mario Kart.
How have we been enjoying it?
Yes, how have we been enjoying it? So, Wave Cube. So I have not touched this game yet. I don't have a Switch 2 yet. Spenny Magoo over here is the one has a Switch 2 and has been jumping through. So so give Wave Cube your assessment.
WaveCube, I have been loving this game. I've been absolutely addicted. I was saying earlier that I feel like this game just is really good about keeping you playing, like with the free roam and everything, and just really, it's all very seamless, and it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to move around in this game. The movement and the tricking mechanic it's so awesome. If you don't have it already, I recommend it. But yeah, I definitely splurged. I was day one with this. I was like, I can't not have the new Mario Kart. That sounds ridiculous.
That's not in my nature.
It goes against everything I stand for.
I have a reputation to uphold, and for anyone who doesn't know, Spence has spent like an ungodly amount of hours on Mario Kart 8.
Yeah, like 400 plus hours.
I'm shaming you, and I hope you know this is all in playful fun, but I'm shaming you again. I'm gonna go grab my Switch and pull up how many hours you've spent on that game.
God damn it. I mean, fine. It's probably like over 10. I don't even know. This is a surprise for me, everyone. I'm an absolute freak for Mario Kart.
You know it's all love, bro.
Yeah, I know, bro. It still hurts. No, I'm kidding.
Let's see. Whoa, guys, I got my Nintendo Switch 1 here.
Whoa, the Nintendo Switch 1?
Don't hack my Franco.
Oh, dude, find that quick because we're heading to Rainbow Road.
Okay. Oh,
And I want you to say it.
You played this for 15 hours or more.
Oh, 15 hours.
Yeah, this one. You've played for Mario Kart 8 for 425 hours or more.
Probably more. Oh, shit. Here we are.
Whoa!
Whoa! So, yeah, it's like connected in the world. Like, you go like an upstream, like a big current.
That's so
like,
fun.
window. And There's layers to this freaking stage, dude.
Just go check out our Shrek video. Also, WaveCube says Spencer's wallet had to take a hit for the team. I get it. LOL. I've been having fun with it too. I was at Switch 2 event this past weekend with some mutuals I know, and that run con and events. That's really fun.
Oh, that's fun.
Love
Sounds like a good time.
/event.
It'd be fun to do a video at a con. I'm just speaking candidly about Backslash.
Yes,
like a
million
vlog
percent.
style.
1,000,000%. I think it would be really fun too, as we continue to like. I'm not saying like as we continue to grow a following, but like, you know, we have a good handful of people who are kind of like more or less like interested in us and people we interact with. So like it'd be fun too, like if you know you and I went to some like events together to let people know too in case they want to come through it. It'd be awesome.
Oh, like that. Yeah, dude. That'd be fun. I'm here for that.
Yes. Just be nice.
Just be really nice, okay? I can't take any meanness.
Listen, that time you fucked up that item toss in Mario Kart World, I just came here to let you know. You're a piece of shit.
You know what, fan? I know. I've been losing sleep over it myself. It's just like it keeps me awake at night.
There was a really I'm forgetting his name. But there's this really funny stand-up comedian, and there's this video of him getting like heckled by a heckler, if you believe it. And
Okay.
what? And he says he's like, you can't hurt me. Anything you've said, he's like, there's nothing you haven't. There's nothing you can say that I haven't already said to myself in the mirror.
No one hurts me more than me, okay?
Literally, that's his whole point. He's like, I
That's so
hate
funny.
myself so much already. Like, I am my own #1 heckler that, like, you cannot hurt me.
That's kind of awesome.
Yeah.
I love that.
It's really funny.
Oh, man.
Nice tricks, bro.
Thanks, bro. You can trick so much in the air. It's cool. It's epic.
I like Bowser's gloves.
Yeah, dude. The Bowser costume right now, kind of on fire. Not just fire, he's on fire.
All these new fucking
Dirt.
all these new outfits open so many cosplay possibilities.
You're so freaking right, bro. I want to cosplay as Bowser, as Slenderman. I don't know. Oh God, I'm on the off-road. Yeah, so they basically like had 4 ideas for Rainbow Road and like went with all of them.
Dang.
Oh, come on! I'm not even at first! And we're on the last lap.
Shit. Oh my
This course is a fucking spectacle, dude.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, there's a train now. What the heck?
Oh, this is a Rainbow Road.
It's a road, it's a Rainbow Road. It's the road that you go.
Also, Wakefu says, I think I've seen that comedy clip, LOL. I'd love to see you guys at a con. I remember your vlog you did in Boston, and I love to see more of that. I went to Boston years ago for PAX East and had a blast. That would be
cool.
really fucking cool to go to PAX East. We should maybe think about that.
Yeah, for real, actually. I've never been, so that could be a fun venture. Also glad you enjoyed the vlog. We had fun with that. We don't live in the same state, so
Yeah.
we otherwise we would be doing that shit a lot more.
All the time, yeah. Yeah.
All the time.
we do / remote, so yeah, exactly. I'm just reiterating exactly what you said, which is that you know we only are able to physically be together, you know, far and few in between, not often. So
Yeah.
So when we can, we'll try to record, you know, more content together, IRL, so to say. Nice job.
Yeah, we have some more ideas. Thank you, dude. Yeah, we have some fun ideas, like, for the next time we have a little visit.
One that would, you know, I hate to promise things ahead of time, but
Yeah,
I'm gonna do it now
but,
anyway.
one idea, and I'll just leave you with the title of the video. It's just called / goes antiquing.
Yes. Yeah. We have some fun ideas for that one. So possibly look forward to that. Sorry. Well, no, we want to make it. I mean,
I think we will.
It's on the docket.
I'd be shocked if it doesn't turn out when we make it.
Yeah. Like, guys, we tried antiquing and it just was shit. We didn't.
We got arrested.
We can't show you any of the footage. You just have to take our word for it. That'd make for a good video, though. Like, we got arrested for an antique show.
Yeah, right.
Good branding.
Our vlog got us arrested would be the title of the video.
That would be it. Man, you cooked with that one, bro.
Oh, dude.
Oh, maybe we should try and get arrested.
Put the hyper white Mr. Beast teeth and eyeballs, and the thumbnail is like us pinned to the front of a cop car, like POV shot, with the cop angrily, like with a baton, ready to strike.
I'm opening Photoshop right now, dude. That's fire.
Good job, bro. Is that so that... Guys, we did it. The end of the game.
We beat the game. Holy crap, Lois. This is like that time I beat Mario Kart World. I didn't even put on a Peter voice there. I don't...
I almost like it more.
Yeah. You like my voice? Is like, whoa, I'm Peter Griffin.
Whoa. Shut up,
Dang
Meg.
it, Meg, stop.
Stop. Wave Q says, getting arrested speedrun when?
Oh, dude, we could be speedrunners. Like, we could, that new speedrun category. Finally, we can speedrun something.
You can run a take on that. You can run like a trial on that once every like 3 years. or you run strats where it's like, okay, like this is the fastest way to get arrested, but it has like the lowest jail sentence, like the quickest jail sentence.
Yeah, my PB is 3 weeks. 3 weeks in the slammer.
Yeah, and then people run categories bail and no bail.
No bail and bail categories. That's amazing. Fuck. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, dude. I could show you a knockout tour. I could do a rounded knockout tour.
Yes, but wait, if I have to urinate out of my urethra, can you show people something or just fucking hang until I piss out of my urethra?
Yeah, dude. I can hang while you piss out of your urethra.
Okay, thank you. I have a small bladder. I love you. Bye.
Love you. Whoa, and he's dropping shit. This is crazy. This is the craziest live stream ever. Guys. I love free roam. Like, I don't even know like what the point is. Like, I just find P switches and I'm like, ooh, I'm like a dog with a squirrel, basically. And I'm a big 3D collectathon guy, so I like good movement in a 3D platformer, and I like things to collect. So basically, this free roam is good enough for me. It's a great time. Yeah, and the grinding mechanics, pretty damn fun. I've not been able to utilize the wall riding like so great yet, though. I know there's some crazy shortcuts people are doing with that, and I'll probably get into that eventually. Trying to figure out what the best shortcuts are. I want that peach coin. The frick?
Hello?
Dang it.
Hello?
My friend is back.
I'm here. I'm back.
Cool. Yeah, I got a peach medallion. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I just was chilling with the chat and free roaming and such, and what have you and whatnot. Yeah, it's just shit you can collect. I was just telling the chat, like, I don't really know what the point of free roam is, but I like 3D collectathon type games where there's fun movement and things to collect. So I'm like, I'm content. I'm like a dog with a squirrel, basically. I'm like, ooh, what's going on over here?
So the little like challenges, the P buttons that you do, you do you get anything from those?
You get like stickers to collect that you can, I think, put on your cart or like put next to your character whoever you're playing. So nothing crazy because there's like a bunch of them.
But there's something like to collect with them.
Yeah, there
It's
is
not
something
like
to
there's
collect.
no purpose by doing them.
It's the same thing with the peach medallions. Yeah, you get those. And then also there's hidden blocks. Like there's 5 per course that you can travel to. Like I'll show you. Like I've gotten 3 out of 5 for Moo Moo Meadows. Like 2 out of 3 for that one. You can, yeah, and you can just try and track them down. Just like a little scavenger hunt, I guess.
That's wild.
Yeah, pretty fun. I've yet to unlock all the characters, but I will say there's a really dumb thing with trying to get like all the characters.
Okay.
You know how Kamek is an item now? Do you know about that?
No, I don't.
Kamek, it's cool. Like Kamek will just make crazy shit happen on the course. Like you have to like, there's a bunch of charging chucks coming at you, and you have to dodge them as they're like running towards you, and like different Mario enemies, stuff like that.
And any one person can get this item and initiate it.
And use it, and it just like creates chaos, and it's kind of fun.
Wow. And
it also changes your character. It changes like for like a maybe 10 seconds or so.
Okay.
Yeah, but like it's really hard to get all the characters because of that. Because like it will give you like repeat characters. It won't give you like new ones until you get them all.
Oh, interesting.
And you just have to like hope you get the Kamek item and hope you get a character that you haven't gotten already.
Shit. That's crazy.
So, yeah, I mean like despite that, I'm not like, oh, ruins the game, but I'm like, damn, I wish they tied that to like free roam unlockables.
Sure.
That would make more sense.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying there. Huh.
Yeah.
We also
And
got
that's all I have to say about that.
and that's all I have to say about that. WadeCube asks one of my favorite questions because I freaking love being friends with you. WaveCube says, I'm curious, how did you guys meet? What's the lore?
Oh, lore drop. Yeah, let's give a little lore drop.
The two of us met in college.
Yep.
We
had
went
the same
to
major.
the same college, and we were in the same class. Actually, I don't know if Spence, I don't know if I've ever told you this, but the first time that like you were even like kind of in my awareness period, without really actually knowing you, was we were in the same college class, and I was so used to all my years in growing up in high school being the only Spencer, and the
me too.
professor. Yeah, the professor was doing roll call and said Spencer, and he didn't even get to the last name, and I went here, and he went Spencer M, you, and then I got embarrassed, and I was like, oh fuck, that wasn't for me.
Oh, wow.
and I looked over and I saw you be like, that's me, and I was like, oh fuck. And then, he called my name later, and then, but I didn't really think too much of it, but I was like, oh fuck, shit. But the two of us were we were in a music program together.
Yeah.
And because I used to slay, just absolutely crush it with the women, and I was just an absolute presenting alpha. I used to wear my Game Grumps 10 out of 10 t-shirt to really just assert my dominance amongst everybody in the class. So I was wearing to this class one day my Game Grumps 10 out of 10 t-shirt, and class ends, and this fucking nerdy beta comes up to me and just goes fucking 10 out of 10.
Yeah, you know how nerdy betas just like approach and like and strike up a conversation.
It'd be a better way to tell
alphas.
it is this other contender for alpha tried to take my place by coming out to me and going 10 out of 10.
In which you gasped audibly, like.
In which we started beating our chests to try to.
I started showing you all my teeth.
and Spence basically acknowledged my T-shirt And then we
I was like,
started
nice
talking-
t-shirt.
Yeah, totally. And we started talking about Game Grumps, and then we started walking back to our dorms while talking about Game Grumps, and then it was just like, hey, we should hang out soon, and then we hung out soon, and then and then we
did,
became
yeah.
buddies, and then full lore drop. I guess the shortened version of the lore drop is we became very good friends within that year. I transferred schools. We both kind of moved forward with life, and then maybe probably around 2 years ago, we reconnected and
Yeah.
had a lot of fun playing games over the internet together, and decided hey, maybe we should try doing this and doing some Let's Plays. That might be kind of fun, and that's kind of more or less the lore. And it's continuing to expand because we're doing like. We creatively worked. We also had a YouTube channel back in the day where we did.
I was just gonna bring
sketch
that up,
comedy
too.
Videos. Yeah, please go right ahead.
Yeah. We've always enjoyed doing creative stuff, and like one of those things was we're like, we should do like some sketch comedy on YouTube. It was a sketch. Like we did a couple sketches. One was like an intro video that pretty much was like a sketch,
Yeah.
and then 2 other ones that were. Pretty fun, wacky sketches that I still think are a lot of fun to watch. Nito Funtime Wow was the name of the channel.
You take the reins, bro.
Yeah, and we did that, and it's fun, and we had a lot of fun making those. I think, if we had physically spent more time together around that time, I'm sure we would have done more with that. So I think years past, we reconnect. We're both more grown. We're both more mature. But and naturally, as mature men go, they say, "How about we do some Let's Plays?"
Yeah, we can like talk about like farting and pooping on them.
Maybe make shitty sex jokes. I don't know.
Guys,
being,
there's a fun Wario World coming up where we have a good gaff about some poop jokes. It makes me chuckle.
I haven't even
Spoilers.
seen that yet. I'm excited.
That's it. It had me laughing.
But yeah, I think just by nature of being remote, like we said, we live in different states. I think that we kind of came to the idea of like Let's Playing and live streaming is going to be the easiest format for us to do in a remote setting. So,
Yeah.
if the day ever comes that we're living like closer to each other, you're definitely going to see a lot more, live action content. And every time that we visit, we try to get in a good chunk of live action content because we enjoy making that kind of stuff too. So.
Yeah. We like try to take advantage of that time where we wouldn't normally be in the same room. We're like, well, we'll save the Let's Plays for when we can easily do them at home. And then we'll, unless we do another live action one, because that was fun too.
True, that was really fun. Also,
Our
WaveCube
iPad
says,
vid.
what was that?
Our iPad vid.
Our iPad. Go check out the iPad vid. WaveCube says wholesome Chungus backstory 10 out of 10. Your channel's art and vibes definitely evokes 90s and 2000s nostalgia, which I love.
Oh, awesome! Glad to hear it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. No, we had a lot of fun. We're continually kind of evolving as we go and really trying to find our own voice. Find our own voice as YouTuber Let's Players.
We're carving out a space in this very saturated space that we've entered.
It is. Yeah, I know. Sam said it best. Way long ago. He's like, damn. Like, I wish you guys did this like 10 years sooner.
Too bad you guys are like really late to this.
Which I agree with. But that being said, we're still
late.
having so much fun doing it.
Yeah, it's a
We're
great
happy to
time
have
doing
folks
this channel.
kinda join along. So it's pretty good.
Yeah. It makes me happy that we've had people show some interest and enjoy it, even though it is like a very old format at this point.
Totally. I think one of was that fries and chicken?
Yeah. That was fries and chicken, bro. Yeah, that penguin just ate that. kind of fucked up.
I'm not gonna dox my life here by like explaining where I was and like what I was doing, but I had I'm not kidding, I think I had the best fried chicken sandwich of my life this past weekend.
Ooh, you're gonna have to tell me about that. You're gonna have
And
to
it
tell me
had
about
truffle aioli on it, and it was fucking
Ooh.
divine.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ, that sounds so good.
I literally was like, I'm not even fucking kidding. I was like with my fiance, and she's just like, "How's your chicken sandwich?" And I was just like, "Oh, oh, oh." I was like holding up my finger. I was just like, "Oh, oh, I'm like, shut the fuck up. This is better than any orgasm I've ever had in my life." Like,
Nothing will top the pleasure that I have right now. I'm experiencing pleasure.
I'm like, your voice is ruining this chicken sandwich for me right now. Shut the fuck up.
Well, you had to say it. You had to say it, bro. Should I? Is free roam fun? For like, are we're chilling with some free roam right now? Like,
I'm vibing. It's a good conversation. Haver. That's
yeah. It is a good conversation. Haver. No, I couldn't think of anything either. I just went with what you said, bro. I just said the same thing you said.
You say the same fucking thing. Fuck. Smacks forehead.
Fuck. Fuck. I'm supposed to say something slightly different than what you said. Shit. Oy.
Buddy, I'm checking notifications on my phone.
Whoa, tell everyone what's going on.
Oh, you changed your password on your Wells Fargo account.
And that new password is? You're just gonna like tease us like that?
Starts turning to people.
Look.
I did it, guys.
Whoa. Nice password change, bro. I knew you could do it.
Thanks, man.
Oh, Grant.
Okay.
Oh yeah, but I was huh?
No, you go.
Okay, I was just gonna say about the lore drop. It is crazy. Like we became real good buds over the course of 1 year.
Yeah.
Kind of wild.
I'm like, bro, don't make me get emotional.
Bro, you're gonna just say that like on a live stream though, like making me like cry and shit.
No, totally. I think whatever. Like if we are actually gonna go there, I will say like very, very candidly and truthfully and like,
And I ain't afraid to say it.
but like I think
it.
for me personally, I think probably the most effortless friendship I've ever had in my life. And what I mean by that is like there was never any like put on or like adaptation. Like it became apparent very quickly. First, I'll interject with this after I'm perceiving something about the game. It felt very much just like I just had to show up as my genuine self, and it was like it turned out that being the most sincere version of myself was the thing that made the friendship flow most naturally. And I'm very grateful for that.
I am too, dude. That was freaking beautiful. And I share the same sentiment, dude. That's hell yeah, very effortless.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Hell yeah, dude. I just like couldn't put it in any other way. You put it like perfectly. So I didn't want to just be like, yeah, same.
You're like, bro, wait, this channel, I have to repeat the thing you said, but in a slightly different way.
That's what I'm saying.
Two things I want to perceive about this game really quickly, which is number one, it was really cool to see. I forget the name of the enemy, but they're the ball with the long legs that like they like flop over in like the circle shape.
Oh yeah.
I like that they
I don't know the name of them.
boost goals and then they like change position.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun. There's a lot of fun rings to drive through in this game, and that's one of them.
And then the other thing was about that car that was dropping coins.
Yeah, there's cars that just drop items. It's really cool. Some of them drop mushrooms, some of them drop coins, some of them drop obstacles. It's pretty fun. They keep it pretty fresh, honestly.
One of the few spoilers I saw online was the fact that if you follow one of those cars and collect
Mhm.
like 3,000 coins or something, I think you unlock a new character.
What? Really?
Yeah, it's like some cryptic
you're gonna have me
ass
trying that
fucking
later.
melee shit. What was that?
You're gonna have me trying that later.
I would Google it first, too, in case I'm leading you astray. But like, I want to say that it was something like if you collect like 3,000 coins or something like that, that you unlock something. I remember seeing that somewhere on Twitter.
Okay. Okay. Dude, I will have to look into that.
Fuck yeah.
That's awesome. I'm gonna show you a knockout tour. I figured we should
Please.
get back to some racing.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Do you know about this mode?
No, not at all.
It's pretty cool. Really fun mode. I haven't tried it online. I'm kind of curious to try it online, but it's pretty much like a gauntlet. You're trying to make it to the top 4, like, and it's like an elimination game. So I think the first round is like try to make top like 16 or out of like the 24 racers.
Okay.
And then it just keeps going like that. They keep whittling down the amount of racers. It's pretty fun, yeah. I mean, it takes advantage. It takes advantage of the whole world that you drive across.
That's awesome. Also, WaveCube says, "You guys are friendship goals, NGL. I've been looking for my community of peeps, and it's about the journey. LOL." That is very true.
Very true.
It's,
Absolutely.
It's true what they say, you know, like, for example, you know, family is something you're more or less born into, but finding friends are, you know, that's more of a voluntary thing, you know? It's something you have a little bit more control over, so WadeCube, you're on that journey. I have no doubt that you will find those right peeps. The most important thing is to stay authentic to yourself.
Yeah, and if I were to offer any advice, I would say, like, just put yourself out there.
Yes.
Like, I consider, like, back then, like, I'm an introverted guy. Like, I'm definitely more extroverted and, like, willing to talk to people these days, but I was pretty introverted, like, when I was first, like, talking to Spence, like, you know,
same.
kind of just discovering myself still.
Yes.
I'm like, I saw a common thread. I'm like, oh, he has a Game Grumps t-shirt. I'm gonna just tell him, and now we're like really good friends.
Yeah, dude, totally.
That was our butterfly effect. Like, what if you weren't wearing that t-shirt?
If I had woken up that day and worn my Mega 64 t-shirt, things might have been the timeline might have been totally shifted.
I probably would have been like, oh, I know of them, and I wouldn't have said anything.
Funny. Yes, I second that though. Putting yourself out there is really important, you know, and not, you know. I think I watched a video of like Dan Harmon where he described it really well, where he's like, you know, like not to the point where you're like taking a shit in your hand and smearing it on someone, where you're just like, here's all of my problems and here's what I dream about at night, and here's my bad relationship with my parents, and like opening it up with that way. Like, don't smear your shit on other people immediately, but also like ease in, but also don't be afraid to ease in.
Like, be yourself.
It's not always gonna work, but and the people that it doesn't work with aren't the people who are gonna be your friends.
Yeah, you can't say the wrong thing to the right person, so that goes with.
Oh! That was awesome. Great quote.
Thanks, man.
Oh my gosh.
3,000!
Ah! 3,000! Oh man, I'm gonna get 4th.
I'm gonna get edged by the Rizzler.
Oh no, the Gooner Squad's here. Oh, poopy. I didn't come up with that quote. I don't know where it comes from, but it's fuck. You had me thinking you were like intellectual.
I thought you were like smart for a second.
And no, I just used it in a really good place.
Wherever you're.
It's something I try to remind myself of, though. It's something I like. That's something I like to say.
That's good. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Speaking of the Rizzler,
Yeah.
more important shit.
Yeah, on to the important topics.
There was a really funny video for anyone who's followed. I feel like we talk about AJ, Big Justice, and the Rizzler specifically during live streams.
Every live stream, I was just gonna say that. Yeah. Oh my god, we have.
I saw a video that was like Oscar the Grouch on Sesame Street, and he's like, "Someone's in my trash can," and then he comes out and he's like, "Who are you?" And he's like, but then it's also so funny because he's the Rizzler and he's a small kid who like blew up for a meme. Like he's not like an actor, so like he just looks at him and he's just like, "I'm the Rizzler." he's like, what are you, some sort of Grouch? And he's like, "Sure." And like, sure, like he's just so like whatever, and he's just like, "Huh, I like that face you're making." He's like, "Yeah." He's so just like a kid. Like it's not.
He's just
like...
being a kid, yeah. He's not like. Well, you see, I'm the Rizzler. I often pair up with AJ and Big Justice. It's
Right.
Yeah, he's just a kid.
Let me
Can't hate him
teach
for
you how
that.
to Riz, Grouch. Like it's not that at all. He's just like, yeah,
No.
sure.
You want to see the face?
Fuck.
Oh, that's
That
too
shit's so
funny.
funny though. God damn. They're in everything.
Dude, we're gonna be just Backslash is. We're gonna talk about them enough, and we're just gonna be like synonymous with like Rizzler and AJ and Big Justice.
If we could, oh my god. Okay. Backslash
I think I know where you're
10-year
going.
plan.
The
Ready?
10-year goal. Yeah, hit me.
Year 10. We get the Rizzler to do a podcast, and it's just called like the Rizzler 10 years later, and like we get to interview him when he's like fucking like 20.
Yo, oh my god, that would be incredible. I'm sure we would come up with some like hard-hitting questions.
Yes.
In a, not like it's a hit piece, but just like this is the questions people want to know,
How do you do the Riz face? Like as if that hasn't been covered.
Yeah, right. Like, are you still doing the Riz face these days? Tell us, what's your method? Have you seen any improvement over the years?
He's like, yeah, sure.
He's just the same. Yeah.
He gets plastic surgery. He gets fucking Botox injections to permanently have the Riz face.
I see you're doing the Riz face right now. Like, well, this is just my face.
WaveCube says, thanks guys, and it makes me hopeful when I see your vibe. I'm an ambivert. I'm not familiar with that.
Does that mean like you're both? Like you could like go between? Oh yeah, like ambidextrous almost.
Oh, interesting. I'm an ambivert, and I've been going to cons
You
and
get there?
events. I
Sorry.
got to a point where I'm like, I should make my own Discord and curate my own community. Go for it.
Oh, nice.
Definitely.
Yeah, that seems like a good way.
Obviously, practice proper internet safety with people you don't know.
Yep.
Not to sound like
Yep,
a fucking
yep.
parent.
Now, you don't just talk to anybody on the interwebs now. you want to be careful.
You're gonna want their address and social security number first.
Make sure to get the 3 digits on the card at the back of the card there.
Jimbo, can you make me some sort of device that steals the last 3 digits of people's debit cards?
Leap and Liptons, that's what I'm working on right now.
If I reverse the polarity of my internet encryption security for people's debit card device, Otron, that Carl asked me to make, that's exactly what I can do.
Jimmy, I need the IP of every llama in the Retroville area. Every internet using llama.
Listen, Jim, I went on all those. I took up those fake NFT people who told me that they were sending me thousands of dollars, and all of a sudden my debit and credit and my debit and savings accounts are absolutely drained. I need you to make a device to protect my money.
Please protect my money, Jim. I wasted it all on the board Lana NFT.
Okay, Hughes, I'm like going story writer mode. So he's getting his money stolen by these scammers. It turns out that Hugh is the scammer, and Jimmy's been able to build but the act 1 is that Jimmy has been able to build the best inventions of his life because his dad's been giving his allowance has been a lot higher. And that's like act 1, so it's not revealed yet. But then it turns out it's because Hugh has been stealing money. But then it's revealed that he's been stealing money from people like Carl. Or it would be honestly kind of funny if it was just Carl and the Weezers.
Yeah, right. Like probably because his dad, Carl's dad, is like has his lawnmower still, and he's like exacting revenge.
Beautiful.
Like, I'll get my money back for that lawnmower. Yeah, somehow.
He covers enough money, right, to pay someone else to mow his lawn. That's interesting. What's the resolve? I guess the resolve is that Jimmy mows his lawn or someone mows his lawn. I don't know. Anyway, moving on. WaveCube says, "Thank you, Dad Spencer's voiceover Pete taught me well to make sure I get those credit card details. JK LMAO."
Hell yeah.
I'm not familiar with voiceover Pete, but I'll have to look into that.
I'm not familiar either.
Jokes aside, I appreciate it. Gotta have Galaxy Brain to be safe. So true.
Such a.
Dude, I'm gonna hop into an online lobby for, I think, just a while.
Let's do it. Also,
Let's
WaveCube
do it.
says Jimmy Neutron is my favorite Nicktoon. Don't even get me fucking started because
Don't get this guy started.
I will fucking launch.
He's ready to launch.
I will. 3, 2, 1.
The blast. Yeah, I love Jimmy Neutron as well. I'm not just like Spencer only's the name of Jimmy Neutron guy. Like I also am like I have watched the hell out of it as a kid.
Yes. Oh,
and I also I don't know.
Yes.
Oh yeah, were we gonna say the same
thing?
thing?
Go, you go.
I have a viral vid. I don't know if you know. Ever heard of Carl Weezer sings Redbone? Yeah, I made that video. So I like Jimmy Neutron, and I like making Carl Weezer videos.
We gotta be careful, bro, because in the next year or two, if you keep pulling out that card, it's gonna be approaching that like old guy in a bar being like, "You ever heard of Carl Weezer Redbone?" Yep, that was me.
It already kind of felt that way. But that is something I did. It's like my cultural stamp.
It's like my contribution
I gotta
to
stop
society.
with that. No, but I just thought I'd throw that out there. I should have just let you say it, bro. I sound so freaking vain.
Bro, you didn't sound so freaking vain. It's okay. I was just reading a text about my dying grandma. Anyway, so...
No.
Moving on. Dude, yeah, no, Jimmy Neutron is fucking killer. Something that I think that we are going to do next November is we were talking about the prospect of doing Neutron November, where we just play Jimmy Neutron games for the whole month.
Yeah, there were talks for sure, and we want to do like branding around it. Oh, I think it'd be so funny. I like how well that would do. I don't know. Like we might just have like a bunch of like one and done type videos, or like we might find one to play for a while. Like what that might look like. We're still kind of like figuring out, but yeah, no, we definitely want to play Jimmy Neutron games on the channel. Period.
That'd be really fucking fun.
Oh my god, yeah, it will be fun, bro. When we play.
Wait,
When we find the perfect
shit,
Neutron game.
I don't know if I've seen that. LOL. We can collectively feel old together. We can feel collectively old together.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I definitely feel old.
Me too.
Yeah, I made that like 8 years ago on a whim. I'm like, yeah, you know, this video could exist.
Who the F up?
If you say so, bro.
Is this Moo Moo Meadow?
Dude, we're driving to Toad Factory right now. I think we're on our way from Moo Moo.
Whoa, speaking of Moo Moo, there's a damn Moo Moo cow driving a car.
There's a one driving a car. Oh, you can tell we're on the online lobby now because it's absolute chaos.
True. I have to clear my sinuses, sorry.
It's okay. I'll forgive you.
Sorry for the gross noise.
I didn't hear it, but that's okay.
Good.
Good. Oh. I'm a cow. Yes, that's the Kamek item.
Oh.
Making it happen.
Cows.
Yeah, the moo cow. I also unlocked Spike in that last race, so that was pretty hype. Spike is here, chat.
Spike is here to stay.
Am I playing as him? Nope.
Like for Spike?
Like for Spike and subscribe as well.
And subscribe for Bye, the next character we're gonna unlock?
Yeah, if we do in this, like, I'll definitely do it like off screen. Oh shit! Whoa! I ran into mushrooms. That was not a bad shock for me. Every time that Piranha Plant character comes up from behind me, I'm so used to Mario Kart 8 that being an item and like it's gonna chomp me. I haven't gotten used to that yet. Bullet Bill, hell yeah.
I still flinch in a reaction.
Makes me flinch and it makes me squeak. Oh, I immediately. Oh, that was bad. That was bad. Oh, and I didn't get the last item box. No.
I like the damage animations in this game.
Me too. I like the tumbles that you take. It's pretty fun. Oh, what can I do without an item here? 16th?
Nice job, bro.
Not last.
Not last.
I did leave 73 points though, and there was a communication error.
Wow.
Oh, good thing I got to play through the whole race though.
Damn straight, bro. Nice job.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess I did a nice job.
Don't put so much pressure on yourself, bro. You're just fucking learning the game.
I know, but like I'm supposed to be good at everything on my first try, don't you know?
Don't you know that I get really frustrated if I don't fucking do it perfectly on my first shot?
Yeah, you should know.
Wavecube says
Wavecube gets the reference. Not lame. So this is the lobby now. You just drive around until a race starts. Pretty fun.
That is cool. That's nice.
It's another part of what I mean by like this game just keeps you playing.
Right.
Oh, that's bad though if like you gotta wanna put your controller down and you wanna go grab some damn Doritos and Diet Coke and then burp in your fucking friend's face.
Well, I mean, you can still do all that. You just like won't win the race.
I will never forget my junior year of college when I had to take a public speaking class, and I sat next to this motherfucker who every fucking class, he would eat a bag of cheese Doritos and drink a can of cherry Pepsi, and he would sit next to me, and he would just go like, and we had assigned seats, and he would just be like, and like blow it out, and he'd go, and the fucking
nasty,
smell of like cheese Dorito and cherry Pepsi burp was like one of the most disgusting fucking things I have ever fucking smelled. I don't even,
nasty.
Dude, it was fucking foul. I'm like still upset about it. Like it was so fucking foul, and it was such a massive social faux pas that like I would just be like, oh, like I would audibly just be like, oh, jeez. Like I would like very make it clear like, dude, not cool. Like I don't like this, and he just like could not take a fucking hint.
Oh no.
Paid no
Oh my
mind.
god. Was he I'll ask you this. Was he a nice guy or was he like someone you were like indifferent about? Or was he
like was
jerk?
was he
Was he-
friendly? I mean, I
Yeah.
felt pretty indifferent about like was he friendly to me? Like was he? Yeah, sure. Like he would be like, "Hey, how's it going?" Like whatever. But like I feel someone can be friendly, but I can still feel indifferent about them. You know
True.
what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, yeah. The reason I asked is because like I've totally been next to like smelly people and like, but they've been so nice that I don't have the heart to like say it. I just like hold in like my oh god, oh, you know.
For sure, yeah. No, he friendly, yeah, definitely. But like the fact that I had to see him, 3 times a week and sit next to him 3 times a week, and every single time it was the same like, oh.
Yeah. Oh god, and burping too. It wasn't just. Yeah, that's different because he's like choosing to like let that out and like, you know.
Yeah, totally. And he did the big like exhale thing, and it was just like ew.
Right. Nasty. Yeah, nasty.
Oh, you're
God, please.
nasty. Oh, good race.
Yeah, thank you. I feel good about that one. Real quick at the end there.
There was you ever have any time in your life where like someone looked at you, or like you were in a social setting where you were like, oh, I'm being gross right now?
Not that I was aware of, unless it might have been behind my back.
I have one that came up this past, no, it's probably 2 years ago at this point, actually.
Yeah.
And like, I just like didn't, I don't know what was going on in my brain that I like didn't notice it, but I felt like I had this piece of like, I want to say it was like popcorn or something in between like 2 of my back teeth. And I kept like using my tongue and trying to like get it out. And I was sitting at a public place. I was going to get a massage. Actually, it was before my FNAF masseuse.
The
story,
FNAF masseuse.
Who, if anyone has checked out our Pikmin playthrough, will know this story. I was at the masseuse office, and I was sitting in the office waiting for my appointment. And I was like using my tongue, and I was like touching it back. And there was like a woman talking to like her partner, it seemed. And they were like also sitting in the office. And like, I don't know like what normally came over me, but like I didn't think about it. And I like grabbed my finger, and I started like putting it like behind like my tooth, and like I kept like picking, so like it made a little bit of this sound. It was like it was doing like a little bit of that, and I was doing that,
Yeah.
and then I literally like remember seeing her just like doing a sign and just being like, she was like, and the other thing I said to her is,
You were audible enough for her to turn her head.
she completely stopped what she was saying, and I was really like,
Oh my god.
and I was just like, oh, I'm being fucking gross right now.
Oh no, that was for me. Oh man, I just had to get popcorn out of my teeth, and
I
then
know,
you
literally.
had
So-
to let them know the
Exactly.
situation.
What? You never told me you had a kernel between your molar and your excisor. I don't know what the tooths are called.
Oh man, it's a good thing you weren't at the FNAF dentist.
Yeah, right, exactly.
That would have been a bad
Whoa.
look. I'm huge.
That's a big boy.
Big boy.
Boing, 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 boing.
So, anyone out there who has felt like someone thought they were gross in public, I relate to you.
Can relate. Oh. Yeah, I don't know if I've been gross in public.
Probably not.
You don't think so? You mean it?
If I had to guess.
Thanks, bro. You
Not
catch me
gross.
yesterday ripping ass at work. Lifting my leg real high.
While talking to a fucking patron.
Hello.
Oh fuck! Gotta let those babies out when they're knocking at your door. Know what I'm saying?
And now I'm in 20th. Great. Great, love that for me. Great.
Great, I love my rap joke putting me in 20th place.
Great.
Golden mushroom's good in this game. Let's go.
That's good.
Oh.
What is your favorite new item?
New item. What is my favorite new item? What? I'm trying to think of what the new ones are. The new ones are kind of like not like all super useful. Like the most useful ones are just the classic mushrooms. And I like being able to become large again. That's fun because it kind of works like. Yeah, well, yeah, you can go off road. It kind of works like a speed boost item. It just generally makes you faster, and you can just crush people. It's fun.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah. It's
It's technically not new because it's from the Mario Kart Wii edition of the game, but
new to this game. Yeah, no, I'm glad it's back.
Excellent.
Affirmative.
I've been trying to figure out. I've been trying to figure out the. You're really good at being like doing shit where it's just like fucking like you're like. Bass drop. Like you can like do syllables really fast.
Oh, thanks, man. I'm trying to think of how I would even describe to do that. I guess just start slow with it, like and then just like yeah, and then just like kind of speed up. Maybe try it to a metronome. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I also wonder if
just
like
work up
people's
the
like
speed.
mouths and like lips are shaped different, or like some of them are more like have a better disposition to like collide. Anyway, but like at certain paces. But my whole bit is that there's a fucking soundbite from WarioWare where Dr. Krieger's like he does like excellent. And so that's just that's my workaround, just being like
excellent.
excellent.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, a little physical addition
Little Tom
to
Kenny
make it happen.
SpongeBob laugh.
Yeah, yeah. The classic voice actor trick.
Now, have you ever heard any of the new like Tom Kenny? God bless Tom Kenny, but have you heard
God
any
bless
of
him.
the fucking new shit where he's just like, "Hey, Plankton, I guess we gotta team up for this adventure."
No, I haven't. He sounds pretty like it's
Bro.
been putting a wear on him, huh?
It's fucking rough, and it's like to no fault of his own. The man is like literally, I want to say he's like in his like mid 60s, I think, if not older. Like he's a fucking old dude at this point. Like and so
Voice acting veteran.
No shade on him at all. But like now
Right.
it'll just be like, "Hey Patrick, you want to go down to the Krusty Krab and get a Krabby Patty?"
Like, great, dude,
Dude, literally. It's like not far off. I'll have to show you some clips later.
Oh man, yeah, you will. Oh my god. That's crazy. I mean, also not crazy, like just normal for the human voice to not be the same after 30 years of doing the same voice.
Totally. 1,000,000%.
Oh man. It's like Marge Simpson too. Have you heard her
Exactly.
lately?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Poor woman.
Damn straight. Poor Marge.
Poor Marge. But also getting that fat Simpsons paycheck.
Oh
Same
my
with
God.
SpongeBob.
Yeah. Oh my God. I can only imagine.
Like I think about like how those shows have gone on for so long, and I'm like, oh, they're all just like not the same as they used to be. Like definitely not as good, but like they also are just like solid paychecks for everyone involved. It's like a stable job. Like those shows
Yes.
aren't going away. You
Yeah.
know?
I think voice actors aspire to get a role, a once in a lifetime role like that, where it does pay steadily, and they probably, I guarantee, with every season they renegotiate and up the ante. They go, hey, if you want to keep making this, I am so valuable to this project that I'm going to keep upping the ante of how much I get paid every year.
Yeah.
And you also
Right.
think, then you think about a franchise like a Simpsons or a SpongeBob or a Family Guy, maybe Family Guy a little bit less, but all these different franchises where they're so culturally impactful that almost just having things like merch of them is like already so insanely profitable that like even if the show ends, even if SpongeBob ended tomorrow, there would still be a lot of SpongeBob merchandise being sold for the next, I'll say like 30 years. I'm sure it might even be a little bit longer, but like we still have like Tweety Bird and like Betty Boop merch and like that kind of shit like being so like those characters are still being used in shit, you know what I mean? That's like 100 years ago almost at this point, which is insane to think about.
That's a great point. Yeah, SpongeBob really just is an iconic character from the past 30 years. That will probably just last like that. We're gonna see them forever.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, at least for a good chunk, right? We'll see.
I would imagine. Yeah, like how long will we see Tweety?
Right. Totally. All the Looney Tunes, like there's still no shortage of, you know, and they keep rebooting Looney Tunes and stuff, but like I don't necessarily know if the reboots are contributing to things like continual merch sales. I don't know if anyone watched like the Seinfeld's Looney Tunes and was like, I gotta get a Tweety t-shirt.
I gotta get a t-shirt in this art style
Yeah.
because of this reboot.
Right.
I'd say Space Jam, that kind of happened, because a lot of people have
Sure.
nostalgia for Space Jam.
That's true.
But
Can I bring up a talking point really quick, if you don't mind?
But of course.
Something I noticed today was, so a lot of people are very torn about the modern remake of Lilo and Stitch.
Oh, yeah.
Some people really like it. Some people say it's kind of a shitty version of the original movie. I saw a commercial today where it was like a promo to go see the movie in theaters, and the opening bit of that just went Stitch is back, and it had like big like impacts with each thing.
I've seen that.
Yeah. And like when I look at that, like I think it's really, 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 and I almost know that this I know that this almost sounds like a no-brainer. Like, wait, hold on, I gotta
Oh. What? Oh.
We're back. I know that this almost sounds like a no-brainer, like duh kind of thing, but they say Stitch is back, and I'm like, okay, well, like that clear. What does that imply? That implies that clearly the goal of the marketing is for people who know Stitch. Like the whole point is that it's a nostalgia grab for people who already know Stitch and already know the original movie. That means that they're not trying to market towards young kids going, here's this new story of, you know, this alien, and here's this, like, cool fucking thing. Like, they're clearly, like, trying to cash in on people. But, like, my whole point is that, like, the point I want to bring up is, like, even with other remakes, like the Lion King one or whatever, it wasn't like, Pumbaa is back. Like, it wasn't, like, so blunt about it. And also, you think, some people say, like, well, Disney's been doing this from the fucking beginning. Like, Snow White and the Seven Dwarves was, like, a fairy tale book, and then they made it into a movie. But it's like, yeah, but, like, they also weren't, like, check it out, Snow White's back, readers. You know what I mean? Like,
you know the fairy tale that you all know and love. Yeah, you're right. You're right. They're just harping on. Remember Stitch?
Right.
Remember?
You liked this?
You liked this originally from 2002?
Yeah, and you know, I'll have to think more about this, like, kind of, like, more or less argument I'm thinking of, but, like, I just feel like it's not,
it really is aimed more towards the adults than it is actually the kids. Where I feel like it was generally speaking like we're aimed towards like children's entertainment. And now it's just like, hey, you fucking crusty, depressed 30-year-old, come watch this fucking movie. You know what I mean? Like I feel like they're really like leaning into that in a way where like we all were aware of it, but now they're very bluntly being like, hey, depressed millennial, come watch this. You know, it's weird.
Stitch is back. Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, I think that's my problem with the Disney remakes. It's just that, I don't know, like, Disney did have, like, some good original movies. I'm not exactly keeping up with every single, like, Disney movie, but it just seems like a lot of rehashing at this point.
Yeah. I would agree.
And yeah, they've been doing that with all their live-action remakes, and I'm like, that definitely was the movie.
Yeah.
That definitely, yeah. Not my fave. Not. I mean, like Pixar's still doing original stuff. I'd be curious to see like newer movies that they've been making, because I always did like Pixar movies. I always enjoyed them.
Agreed.
I haven't seen Elemental or Turning Red.
Turning Red, I really fucked with. People hate Turning Red for some reason. I don't really know why.
I will say the marketing was not my favorite. That made me like not want to really. It didn't make me so inclined to check it out, but
Right.
like I do actually want to watch it because I've heard really good things about it.
Probably from me.
The good story. You and a couple other people too. Yeah, probably was from you most.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure, and yeah, it is interesting the rehashing that's done. I don't know. It's I don't know. I'm not gonna.
Everything coming out as a sequel.
What's that?
Everything coming out as a sequel.
Yeah, well, totally, and there's I recommend people check out, if you haven't already, go check out the Create Unknown podcast. I'm the editor of that podcast. They do really good synopses on why what you're talking about, which is like, you know, why are movies mostly remakes, like why are there no new stories, like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
They talk
I'd
a
be
lot about that.
curious to hear that. That's cool. I'd be curious to hear that.
Yeah, it's good. It's good stuff.
Good
And then,
podcast.
yeah, well, and you know, it's funny too that like you bring that up as well, because like really reflecting on it, some of like my last favorite Disney movies that I think of are like, besides Turning Red, which I liked, which I thought was a very original story. I very much liked Toy Story before it had a lot of sequels.
Yeah.
I liked Hercules, which was a standalone, and I really fucking loved the original A Goofy movie. Which, when you think about those, like, those were not like on the backs of like, I guess Goofy you could say like was on the back of like Goofy as a property and Goof Troop and stuff, but I don't know. It didn't seem like it
no,
was
you're
just
right.
Like, we're redoing the same thing again.
Right. It was that was a pretty original story. It, like focused on fatherhood of Goofy, and it was a lot of fun. Yeah, I mean, I think that's a good point. Like, you could use original characters, like, but with like putting like a spin on it, or like you could put, pre-existing characters.
Yeah.
And like just make a nice story.
Where's the Koopa Troopa movie, huh?
Yeah, that's gotta be one of the Mario Bros. Movies. It has to be.
Koopa Troopa. He becomes a police officer, and it's like that movie Super Trooper.
Whoa. Yeah, he has like one of those nightsticks, and he's, you know, threatening.
All right, bro.
Did you see my
I say we do
second place?
What's that?
Did you see my second place, bro?
I did see your second place, bro.
It was absolutely exhilarating, bro, how I was able to take those shortcuts and use them to my advantage, bro.
I'm proud of thee.
Thank thee.
Bro, you want to hit one more
one
thing
more?
and then wrap up for the night?
Yeah, let's do it, dude. One last race. One that's definitely not going to be as good as that last one that we had.
That's all good, bro.
It's all good. We're racing to Toad Factory.
People come to this channel for quantity, not quality.
Yeah, that's why we. Exactly.
JK.
No, JK. We try to put out quality.
Oh.
Oh. Oh my god. Dude, this is gonna be a really freaking intense one. I can just feel it. I can trick off other racers now. If I... I'll trick you. I'll trick you good. Trick or treat? Why not both?
Trick it. Trick it
Oh.
God, I feel like I'm lounging in my goddamn beach chair watching you play this effing game right now.
Do you feel like you're like on Koopa Troopa Beach right now?
Yes, sir.
Do you feel the sand between your little toesies?
Yes, sir. Oh my god, there's a parasite. Oh my
yes.
god. He's digging,
Oh god.
He's digging into my heels. Somebody grab the Neosporin. Somebody grab the fucking...
I almost said bigot be gone, and I'm just saying, like, parasite be gone.
Do they have Bigot Be Gone? That would be useful. Get rid of all the bigots.
Bigot
That'd
be
be a pretty cool
gone.
invention. They realize the error of their ways morally.
Okay, yeah, so they don't disintegrate. It makes them, like, it alters their, like, brain chemistry.
They're like, what have I been doing this whole time?
Yeah, exactly.
So
They're
sorry.
human beings. Everyone's just a human being.
I'm so problematic.
Oh, please. Oh, please.
Almost as much as this blue shell.
Fifth.
We take those.
We take
We
those
take those.
country roads. Super Mario World. Licking my toes on the live stream behind a paywall. Licking my toes, playing Mario Kart World.
Thank you. That's the quality
That was-
content people come here for.
Quality. Hell yeah, bro. And you know, that's Mario Kart World, man. What do you think?
I think it actually, legitimately, let's
Yeah.
take a side. I know I'm tired. I know that
We're both tired.
But let me actually take a moment to collect my thoughts and actually reflect on this. I would say that I think it looks pretty fucking sick. I would
Yeah.
say, imagine if I took 3 minutes and I like collected all my thoughts and I was just like, pretty dope.
let me pause for a moment and think. Cool.
No, I do think it looks really cool. I think there's a lot more mechanics to play with. It seems like they went very hard in making sure that there are a lot of different maps, old and new, and keeping things fresh. And it also seems like they really tried to, again, that word we used earlier, they really tried to innovate on the experience. And I'm excited to see more, both, you know, from you playing this game as well as hopefully my own experiences playing this game.
Yeah,
and I'm
that'd be great.
mostly excited about the prospect of two things. I'm interested in feeling the free roam.
Yeah.
And experiencing that. Three things. I'm also interested in experiencing the driving between courses. I think that's going to be really fun. And I'm also very interested in the prospect of being able to have characters wearing different outfits. And I think that that is a very cosmetic surface level thing, but I think that is going to enhance my experience with it.
It's a lot of fun, man. Yeah, it just adds another layer of charm that was already very present.
That's all I have to say about that.
Hell yeah, dude. No, I love it. I want to keep. I could keep playing. I just find it so fun. It's so addicting to me. Really, yeah, really fun movement options. Really just charming game. He just winked at me. I mean, come on. Like the charm is there. Yeah, no, I love it, and I'm down to live stream it more. Like this doesn't have to be like this is our final Mario Kart World live stream. Like I just love chilling and Mario Kart World. I love chilling and hopping into online lobbies. It's just so fun. So
Yeah.
that's where I am with that.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, we'll definitely do more of this in the future. So anyone who's interested and tuned in during the live stream, thank you for tuning in. Anyone who's watching the VOD after the fact, thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Definitely not the last of the Mario Kart World live streams.
Hell yeah.
And
I'm
with
down
that,
for more.
I think we will bid the adieu. Any final words, my friend?
Adieu to you, and adieu to you, and thank you all for watching. This has been fun. Hell yeah.
I like my bitches with her hair curled. I like playing Mario Kart World. I like hanging with my bros spins. We're ending the stream and I don't mean no offense, but we love playing this game. It's really fun and you're gonna see more of it on the channel. That wasn't a rhyme, but that don't even matter, cause we are cool and we are gonna splatter on Splatoon, but not on a live stream playing Mario Kart World, and we are having good teams with people online and we're having fun. Yes, this is the end now. We are super done. Thank you.
Bye-bye.